Let's go.
This is Donovan from RV on the Wayside, and this is the big reveal. Man, it feels like it's been forever. I miss you guys. We are back from Hawaii, but more on that in a minute. This is a part improv and part planned program where we present you with a pitiful yet prolific list packed full of possibly playful pleasantries that all of us people can have, say it with me, pun with. And here's today's communique. And we're going to start it off with today's non-sponsor, even though you've seen it before.
If you want to pump up your look, wear a shirt like mine.
I'm using 90% of my brain, which means I'm wearing one of these.
By Grabthar's hammer, what a savings.
Do you think I'm ever going to get like some kind of like strike for impersonating voices, or I don't know. Who cares? Nobody cares. Hey, how about this? Okay, today's Weight Watch. I gained 8 pounds of seafood, macadamia nuts, and pineapples while in Hawaii. The pineapples were the right way up, just so everybody is clear. Don't worry that I'll be taking all that back off for sure, because I got lots more to go. So let's talk about Hawaii for a second. The plane ride was so worth the extra funding. Wasn't Jody adorable? Oh man, those seats were great. Actually, flying out was amazing. Flying back was terrible. They didn't even though it was a 6-hour flight coming back, they didn't even have a plug for you to plug your phone in to recharge or plug a CPAP in for people. It was awful coming back. So let's just talk real quick. Zip lining was amazing. Yes, I got to be honest with you. That was really fun. Isn't it cool just seeing the background of Jurassic Park right behind me? That was amazing. Let's see. I did promise you the footage of the dinosaurs we saw. So I don't really know how to approach this. Why is that comment up there? Was that the first or business? Yes. Sorry, let me get back here. So those are what we didn't see, in case that wasn't clear. However, there was a friendly dinosaur, and that's Jody's sister. Everybody say hi. That's we had a great fun. That's Dar. And but then the raptor got a little unfriendly. So that's how that went. And that's right before we got on the zip line. Let's see what else. Then we did go snorkeling, and if you just before you see it, I want you to know that if I laid real still, all the fish wanted to swim under me for the shade. So I feel like I still haven't lost enough weight, but they were all like swimming around and they were rubbing against my belly and they were bumping into the GoPro. It was really cute. And then watch real close. We got to see a turtle while we were snorkeling. And that was kind of fun. And so just so you know, that water is so blue. It's amazing. It's hard to tell with the GoPro and pointing down because the deeper you go, it gets darker, but it was just so clear. Also, the food was great. However, the Spam Jam this year turned out to be restaurant participation only. So we didn't see a lot of crazy people run around. So we ended up eating our Spam in the bunker of the show Lost. If anybody remembers that show, that's where our Spam came from. Their stockpile of Spam and toilet paper. That's really what it had in it right now. We went to a luau, and wow, was that amazing. By the way, you don't smart off to that guy later make a joke and him not realize you're joking, because when he smacks you on the butt, you'll feel it. Also, we got to see the spinners. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Rubber Band Man, and oh my God, they had so many hits. But Jody managed to get us front row center seats. We were the center of the audience. So I just wanted you to know, some people are saying, oh my gosh, you're not allowed to do that, right? And yes, we are actually live on the stage. He goes, I see some of you people recording and taking photos and video of this concert. And I just want you all to know, we want you to do it and plaster it everywhere. You're totally okay. We're totally giving you permission. So that was fun. Man, they were great. Also, we did get a little stranded on Skull Island. Yeah, it's sad that Mrs. Kong died. Luckily, we didn't run into King Kong, so, thank goodness for that. We did get to see the only one of its kind. It's called a wallfin. Now, when I show you this, I want you to know what you're looking at. So a killer whale somehow jumped into a dolphin tank at a park, and the two had a baby, and that's now called a wallfin. There's only one of them. And the wallfin and a regular dolphin now have a baby, but we don't know what that's called because that's totally out of the realm of everything else. And the way you know a wallfin from anything else is it'll look just like a giant dolphin with a very short nose. So I froze it so you can get a good look, because it was kind of neat to see something like this live. That is a big dolphin or wallfin. Very cool. And the last few things I wanted to show you is what it looked like on the beach and stuff. This was our view from our hotel, Waikiki Beach. We got to go to the blowhole, but it didn't blow. Right next to the blowhole is a very beautiful cove. It was gorgeous down there. They were actually doing a photo shoot. I don't know if it was a swimsuit issue or something like that, but it was kind of a big deal. And here's just a few other pictures that I took and that Jody took. And by the way, that's supposed to look like a turtle. I think they call it Turtle Island or something like that. This is supposed to be Chinaman's hat. That's what they call it there. I don't think anybody's made them change their name yet. This is North Shore. This is where you see those huge waves when you see those movies with the surfing. We had a bus driver that took us up there to show us all these cool spots where they do this big surfing at, and he surfs. He's lived there his whole life and everything, but he won't go here. He says his life is too valuable for that. So probably our most expensive vacation so far, but definitely worth it. Lastly, just so everybody knows, all donations will go to Helping Hands for Cruising, with a small portion that may go to giveaways on an upcoming show like this one, possibly. And it's time to meet our host. You know her. She's been here before. She smiles a mile wide. She's beautiful in every way, and she makes us all laugh. But beware. Your cheeks are always in jeopardy of being violently pinched. Please welcome V from Call Me V.
It's me. It's me.
Oh, how are you?
Fantastic.
What's something you ate today that you've never eaten before?
Wait a minute.
What is that?
I've never had this. I swear. I'm hyped up like there's no tomorrow.
So let's all thank Charlie Grace for making her eat Fruity Pebbles right
Charlie
before she
Grace
came
told me
on,
these were
on
gluten
screen.
free. I thought there was marshmallows in there, but then it ends up that it's like food sprinkles.
Yeah, there's enough sugar. You don't need the marshmallows, I promise.
Never had this. I'm hyped on sugar. Do apologize, people. My eyebrows are stuck.
I wish I had that picture of our heads. I forgot to grab that. Darn it.
You want me to share it?
You have it?
Did he send it to me? No, he didn't.
Okay.
Mr. Lance
Anyway,
in chat sent us the picture.
It just, I'm wearing her hair. I don't know why we did that picture, but it was funny. So we're going to give you today's topic. We're going to give you a situation, and you help us find the funniest answers to these unwritten rules. This is part 2 of these, and I'm thinking we're going to do part 2 of the state laws next week, and then after that, we'll be doing a different show altogether. As always, I ask you to keep it PG 13-ish. Remember, it's okay to say provocative things. Oh, wait. Yes, there's me with V's hair. It's amazing.
He looks like he had Fruity Pebbles too.
So it's okay to say provocative things, but make them cryptic so kids don't have it all spelled out for them. I mean, we're bright adults. We'll figure most of them out. And if we can't, it probably wasn't worth it anyway. We're not doing Pebbles confetti, please. So I guess the next thing to do is just ask Mr. Freeman to take it away.
I want to thank you all for coming today. In order for this to work, we must activate the list. Welcome to the big reveal.
Such a nice guy. Eventually we're going to have him on the show. I have a feeling.
I can't wait to pinch his cheeks neither.
Oh yeah, maybe I won't be able to. There might be a lawsuit.
Yeah. I'll make him sign a waiver first.
This is going to be one of those shows, everybody. I just know it. I want to thank you all for being here. Wow, there's 15 people in there, and you are really participating already. First one, you ready?
Okay.
We both have not planned. This is going to be an improv show.
I have no idea what the questions are. At least he does.
Yeah, exactly. And I haven't seen them for 2.5 weeks. When someone asks you a personal question, what do you do? Wow. After answering them. So when someone asks you a personal question, what do you do after answering them?
You pinched your cheeks out. What kind of a question?
No. It's a personal question.
Oh.
I think you make up a crazy fake story, and that way they can't one up you. I think that's what you should do.
I say you talk in the third person. The whole story.
Are you making fun of me right now? Actually, I don't ever talk in the third person, but that's something I should do. I kind of like that idea. Ooh,
I know. Isn't it genius? Wait a minute. How do you like it? I'm not going to do it again. But
as long as you don't hold it upside down.
This one.
Can you hold that upside down just in celebration of yesterday?
Oh, yes.
Happy Mom's Day. Aw, so sweet, Mom.
No, you got to do
Mom. Okay. What do we have in the chat here? So when someone asks you a personal question, you moon them. That's Caribou Day.
You're my kind of gal.
Is that on a harvest moon, or is that more of a vertical moon? I think he means more vertical.
He said harvest moon.
Rethink rebuttals after their next comment. That's a good point. Yes, you always got to be ready. That's why I said you got to one up someone. It's just important that they can't one up you. Yes, evil twin. Meg said hand them a coconut. I do not have a coconut. By the way, we did try to mail coconuts back to the States, but we found out they have to have the husks on them, and they can't be the green ones that are ready to eat. So by the time we did all that, we're like, heck with it. We're just done. We're not.
We're just going to buy them over there.
Yeah, we'll just buy them here and tell everybody they came from Hawaii. Who's going to know the difference?
Take the plastic wrap off and ta-da!
Yes. Pressed ham. What?
Yeah.
When someone asks you a personal question, what do you do after answering?
Are you talking about pinching?
I think he is.
Pressing ham.
So the answer, hand them upside down pineapples. By the way, the pineapples in Hawaii are absolutely much sweeter than ones we get here. And we don't get Hawaiian pineapples here rarely. You might be able to get some in California, but the rest of the country, we're getting those Dole pineapples are not coming from Hawaii, even though that's where their big plantation.
Aren't they coming from Costa Rica?
Yes, they are. How did you? Wow, look at you.
I am smart. I told you I was.
I always knew it. So the answer to this one is, how did she know? Jody, did you tell her? She got that right.
What was the question later on?
What you're saying and how about you? See, that's so kind. I don't know if I can do that. Have you had a really rough day today? Yes, and how about you? Just don't think I can do it.
Donovan, every time you ask a question, I'm going to reply. And how about you?
Oh, God, that just made my life miserable. Let's see. What's the next one? What's it say, V?
When driving a car, why should you not be nice?
You not be nice, V? It's almost like that was planned. Because I didn't know it was that one.
Run the clip.
Why shouldn't you be nice?
Why shouldn't you? Because they weren't in the beginning. Duh. How about
you treat others the way they treat you. I see. Okay.
How about you, Donovan?
When driving a car, why should you not be nice? I mean, who's got time to do all this? I already drive a Jeep. I joined a cult. I have to do this every time a Jeep goes by or they give me a dirty look. So that's as nice as it gets for me. Who's got time for this?
And Donovan, at my age, I think it's time to be on the naughty list, which I've never been. So, Santa didn't make me an elf yet, so might as well.
Well, you'd look good in elf ears, I think. Plus, coal is still the way to go. Do you know how much you can do with coal? If you crush it enough, you can end up with a diamond. People don't see the value in this. I mean, Ferris Bueller did it.
And
he said, just put it up,
It's a good exfoliant, too.
Yes. Let's see. what do we got in the chat here? Charlie Grace said, when your life is in peril from bad driving. Yeah, don't be nice then. Just take it out on everybody else. I love it. Sean from the Down Under Cruiser says, I believe that on the upcoming cruise, Donovan will be sporting budgie smugglers. Oh God, you people don't want to know what that is. And V will be in the latest fashion in see-through bikinis. Okay, just so you guys, does anybody know what a budgie smuggler is?
It's the guy who robs birds. What are you talking about?
I used to wear those back when I was a triathlete. That's true.
No pictures, please. Donovan, no pictures.
Oh, I do have a photo.
No pictures.
Those are Speedos, everybody. Solex said, screw being nice. Lance has insurance. Yeah, we'll just anything. If you have an accident from not being nice, just pass it over to Lance.
Just go watch Lance's video, report the address, and just say that was it.
Yes. So you don't get run over. Oh, like you're being nice. You're going to let somebody walk, and then they get past your car, but the guy in the other lane, bow. That's probably a true. Meg, because they might get there first. Yeah, I don't like it when someone's like, oh, go ahead. And then you're like, you feel obligated to go, no, you go ahead. And then they get ahead of you and you're like, why did I let them in front of me?
Oh, my favorite is when you're in the fast lane, you're going like 30 over because you've got to be there in like 3 seconds. And this guy in the back decides to pull a Fast and the Furious. And then you're like, seriously? I'm going to just slow down. Because there's a car behind him. Did you want to play Fast and Furious? Because I'm not playing. Back to the speed limit. And then he passes you and there's a cop in front. You're like, goodbye, buddy.
Yeah, that's nothing by slow rolling and laughing as you go by.
Yeah, he's passing and then he sees the cop and he's like, too late, buddy.
So Tim from Mobang Yo Bucks for Yo Bucks said, when an idiot in front is looking at the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Do you drive with the horn after that for 5 minutes? Like, so she can't talk on the phone?
So Lance says, from Boondocking with Boomer says, I have to be nice. I am Canadian.
Yeah, because I'm the evil one to the Lance and P problem. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the real answer. And this is an important one for all of us. Don't be nice. Be predictable. Believe it or not, I didn't get a chance to get the number because this isn't something they actually calculate. So I couldn't find an actual percentage. But when you're being nice, it leads to lots of unnecessary accidents because you're not acting the way everybody else expects you to act and follow the rules. So when you come up to that four-way stop and you stop first and you start letting people go, that's when accidents happen. If it's your turn, go. This is a good one. I think this is important. Plus, I don't want to be nice.
Don't have time for nice.
I don't. Who's got time for nice? By the way, these are cuckoo nuts, Lays, and
they're what?
Cuckoo nuts.
Oh, okay.
They're great for Lays, but you don't want to boil them in water and drink the water or eat them because this will be like a laxative.
Where was the
So just wear them, don't eat them.
So did the big kahuna give this to you? Was this a prize?
We got a whole bunch of them. They were great. Matter of fact, I'm going to take them off because they rattled, but they are super great.
I think
and they're lightweight.
Because they smell, but I'm just saying.
No, they don't smell, luckily.
Well, you said they were nuts.
What should be our present day's number one written rule with driving? So what's the number one written rule with driving?
Smile.
Don't drive and drink especially if you're going to spill your drink. No, that's not it.
Number one unwritten rule, smile. Follow the speed limit. and let
No,
people
following
die.
the speed limit is terrible. Because we
I know
all
it has
go.
29 minutes to work. I know.
Yeah, but if you follow the speed limit, everybody else is trying to drive 3 or 4 miles over the speed limit, and you end up being the person slowing everybody down. It's not good.
But it doesn't say 60 kilometers. It says maximum 60. So I can go 40 because it says maximum.
Oh, that's terrible. You are an awful person. Let's see what the survey says. Meg says, don't use your turn signal.
Well, that's BMWs. That's automatic on a BMW.
Yeah, I don't even think their
Automatic.
signals work, do they? I don't even
And
know if
an
they come
Audi?
equipped.
And an
Yeah.
Audi, they don't understand how to stand in line. Must be mechanical.
It's about time now. Brad and Diana said, heads up, eyes on the road. Oh, gosh, wouldn't that be a great number one rule? But that wasn't it. Tim from Mobangyo Bucks, what did he say?
Don't drive in people's blind spots.
Oh, that's a good one. Because some of us are idiots and we can't do this every 2 seconds to see if there's someone there. So we use our mirror and we got the little round oval thing, and if you don't see them, it could cause an accident. Don't stay there. If you're going to go there, speed up and get by. Stan from Ambling Adventures. He says,
My turn to read?
always be ready to salute those around you. I don't think he means like this.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for your driving.
Thank you for signaling and staying in the lane.
Yes.
I don't know.
Caribou Dave says wave a lot.
You know
Dave,
what? I
just
do
'cause
that
you
all the
have
time.
beeps, it doesn't mean everybody else should be waving. Thrifty Angela says brake test.
See? Angela's with me. Good girl. High five, Angela. I feel like my brakes are not accurate. Let me test them out.
Especially when they're really close behind me, because what I really want to do is stop because that guy rear-ended me.
Put my four ways and slam. Officer, there was something my car felt weird.
Our resident alien said left lane is the speed lane. Oh, isn't that the truth?
If you're left-handed, it makes so much sense. So, Lex, I agree.
Well, but careful now, because if Sean's still here, he's going to have trouble with that left lane, right lane thing.
Yeah, he ain't driving.
He doesn't know how to drive. Lance said, keep your eyes on the road. Okay, I'll tell you what. These are pretty good ones, but this isn't the real answer. The real supposed answer from Reddit, where we got our information, is...
Survey says...
put your damn phone away long enough to drive from point A to point B.
You don't need to
the
put
new
it away.
rule, right?
You don't need to put it away. You put it on this, what's this mode thing called? Airplane mode.
Just put it away. Don't even take time to put it on airplane. Just put it away. Gosh,
like that, you're not even tempted.
How many times have you been somewhere and you're like, what in the heck is this guy doing? He's going 40 miles an hour in a 60. And you look over. Oh my God. All right.
If you're driving and texting, we have to have a chat.
Yes.
You're putting people's insurance.
Actually, you're having a chat. That's the problem.
Put it on speaker.
What's this one say? Me?
When using mobile phones, when in public, anywhere there are other people, what should you not be doing with them?
Oh my.
Okay, can I really say what I want to say?
If you find a way to say it and keep it cleanish, that'd be great.
Put the volume on high, put the volume on mute, put the vibrator on high, and put it in your pocket. That's all I'm gonna say.
And then have a friend call you nonstop.
No, and ask the guy beside you. Can't find my phone. Can you call it for me?
Oh, stop.
I can't wait to try that on the cruise. Donovan will test it on Donovan.
Make Christmas.
Knowing Donovan, he'll probably drop his phone in the neighbor's guy in the back of his pants. You just never know.
So V and Steve is joining the rest of us on the cruise, right? That's going on the inaugural cruise of Helping Hands for
Whoop, whoop.
Cruising with our first recipient, Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oakes. We're so excited. I think we're almost to 20 channels going to be on that cruise, and
Woo,
it's still
woo! High five,
there's
Donovan.
still
20.
room. They still have some cabins left, so that's pretty
Come
exciting.
on, people. Let's pack that.
So mobile phone in public. What should you not be doing with them? All right, let's see what you guys say.
Donovan doesn't want to answer.
Solex, how can he answer this? He doesn't even have a phone. Yeah, when I had a phone. Oh, okay, then you can go there. Would never answer it unless I pulled over first. Well, sure.
Yeah, but
I
when
mean,
Solex had a phone, it was attached to the wall. So he did
Plus
have to pull over.
Yeah, and plus where Solex drives, there's no other people, so no one's going to see him, and he could be lying this whole time.
Yeah, if he's driving on the left-hand side, they'll be like, it's just another tourist. They're used to it. Oh, he's
What are they
avoiding
going to
his
see? More
fear.
desert? More plains? Wow. What did Thrifty Angela say?
But I have to play Candy Crush while I'm driving. Yes. Yeah, it's not voice activated, Donovan. And when it tells you can win the super prize, you got to play that.
So I think Candy Crush would be a much better game if there was actually a slot in the bottom of your phone and it would actually spit out a piece of candy after you finished one. I would play it much more often.
Yes.
I don't think you were kidding, Angela. That's why we didn't read that part. It's about time now said, do not have them on speaker.
But how else are you going to do hands-free calling?
No,
Come
in public.
on!
No,
Work
listen.
with me.
Hang on. It said in public.
Well, where else do I use my phone?
At home?
Well, no.
Yeah.
People call me when I'm not home.
Sean said Donovan won't mind the call, V. It's Jody. I'm worried about that.
Are you suggesting that we use you as a tester, Sean?
Lance is going kitty cat. He says licking it to clean it. I hope he electrocutes a taste bud or two.
I bet you he's licking the alcohol off of it.
Ask first before taking selfies. That's not a bad guess, but guess what the real answer is?
I'm
Brad and
scared.
Diana got it from It's About Time Now. Don't put your sound on speakers when in public space. We don't want to hear your nonsense.
But you might want to hear Donovan's joke when he's calling me.
I did this. I don't remember where. Jody probably does. I don't know if it was on the plane or whatever. I'm like, you got to see this. And there's people in there and they're all looking. And I'm like, I know I'm that guy, but you got to see this. So I've done it once. I'm not going to do it again because it was pretty awful. I felt the looks. I know what they were thinking because I do the same.
Did anybody say, what are you looking at? Or can you hang up the phone?
Oh, yeah. I never saw my phone for like 10 minutes as they passed it around. Nobody.
See? So therefore, it's acceptable. Just say it. Because if you don't want it, you just take it out of his hands and meet me at the washroom. Then you can go talk in there.
If you go to the washroom, I say, can I borrow your speaker? And then you shut the door in there and you play it for everybody on the intercom. Airplanes.
What is the one thing people feel justified in doing on a plane that is about as rude as it gets?
Yeah, what's the one people do feel justified doing?
To drink all the little
playing their phone on speaker, because I wouldn't do that to our list. But.
No, to drink all the mini bar by themselves? Party for one? Hello, it's a whole plane, people. Not party for one.
Can we have another one? And while they're doing that, you put one away, and then they say, can I have another one? And they put it down, they grab another one, you put it away. I just wanted two.
See, Donovan knows what I'm talking about. See, he's done it. I'm not sitting beside Donovan, by the way.
I can't believe I left this. I did the speaker thing. I'm kind of appalled I even admitted to it, but it's true. I did do it.
Wait. All I have to say is,
wow. All right, funny. So what do they do? How about when they go to the restroom and they don't slide the little thing that shows it's occupied?
oh, those boogers. He's lost
Nobody needs that in their lives. I'm just saying.
No. It's the person that, as they're putting their luggage up, they close everybody's fans except theirs because they want more pressure in theirs. I don't like those.
Or they put one item in there in a whole compartment and then they shut the door. Well, you got to share that space, yo. All right.
Yo.
What is it? Does anybody else know what this could be? Solex has been on lots of planes, pushing on the seat in front of them to try and get more sleep space. I got a confession. Me.
Donovan, okay, wait a minute. Donovan, let me take my crucifix out and stuff. Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I'm ready for this.
When writing coach,
I came prepared, I told you.
if the seats are very tight and someone tries to recline, I do this. And I lock it in so they think it's broken. And I do it long enough till they give up. And then I keep my eye when I'm reaching for it again later, but they almost never do and just realize the seat's broken.
So people, if you're in a plane, make sure you're in back of Donovan so you can return the favor. I'm just saying.
I don't recline my seat.
Feel free to spritz some water so he thinks he made you spill your drink and then he owes you a drink. See, this is how you get free booze and you get to have Donovan miserable for the whole cruise.
So I've done this like 3 times, by the way.
You dirty.
Especially when it's some kid who wants to go
You
like
need 5
this.
Hail Marys, man.
Especially when it's some kid wanting to do this with the seat. I just lock him up and that's the end of him.
Okay, but Donovan, as a conscience traveler, why don't you just splurge for the extra legroom and nobody's in front of you?
That's what we did to Hawaii. So what did anybody else think this was? I don't know.
Ooh.
Changing a baby
Go in the
diaper.
washroom. I don't want you to do that on your lap. Not my private. I don't want to see nobody's privates. Doesn't matter how old.
On our new plane, on the plane we just took out, they actually had a huge bathroom and had a whole section so that you could do it in the bathroom. It was really impressive.
You can do it?
Yeah.
Now you don't do it in the bathroom, no. It's number one uno.
They have us changing station in there now.
Oh, changing station. You said do it. So
oh Jesus.
Donovan, you told me I had to fall in perimeters.
Listen,
so
no mile high stuff. We're good. Moving on, Jody. Give me another one.
Raise the armrest. Yeah, those are fighting. Those are fighting words. Here, Donovan, I'll have some rainbow cereal for you.
What did I do? Oh, how did you? Brad, wait, I didn't even get it out. Brad and Diana said, so sorry.
Raise the armrest. See, even Meg said, do it in the bathroom. That should be one of them. And Caribou Dave said, stirrups, question mark?
Meg says, Donovan, you've changed. I know I'm getting to be a bad person.
The person that I met, Jody, can you highlight Stan's comment? Because this is the person you least expect to say this.
Oh
Jody,
my
can
gosh.
you highlight that, please?
Thrifty Angela said she'd help me.
See, Angela says, I knew what V meant. See, Angela, she knows. She's gotten her check mark on her list.
Meg said do it in the bathroom. Leave
Sorry,
us alone.
I'm just joking. Stan says, Mile High Clubber. Never would have thought, Donovan.
All right, so the answer to this one is I can't even find the answer. We're on airplanes. The answer is Do not recline your seat and shrink the person's space behind you unless they are already reclined. And I did not write it, but I'm a
Sure,
big fan of
Jonathan.
that one. I'm a big fan of that one.
Lance, can you Google that? He went on
Airplane-
Reddit. Try another site.
Airplane number 2. What do you do about the armrest on a full row of 3 people? What is the right way to handle this?
I can
Tell me
you.
about a time when you didn't get any armrest.
No. You know how you deal with that?
No, I
The
can't
first one on the
wait.
plane, you bring some double-sided press and seal and you wrap those arms and then you just stick to it. So now the other person tries to touch it. They're like, ew, it's so sticky. They ain't going to touch it. Trust me. You need me as your traveler companion. Trust me.
So I've got a flaw in your plan, because that means if they wrap themselves to the armrest, now I'm good, because I can just lay my arms on them and they can't move them, and I've
Exactly.
got a softer armrest.
And you know what? If you splash on him, he'll just run off of him. He'll be clean.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
true.
saying. And you know those bottles you were thinking? Just stick it to him and just blame him. He's the one taking him. See, people, you want me on the plane with you.
Okay, I'll tell you a quick story while they finish putting their answers in on this one. So I was on a plane. I got bumped to first class. First class. I got bumped. That
Must have hurt.
Yeah, I got bumped to first class, and I'm sitting there in shorts and a t-shirt, and this guy's in a full suit comes and sits next to me. And the stewardess comes up and says, what would you like to drink, sir? And he says, I'd like a brandy and a hot glass. And she says, I'm so sorry, sir. We have a full flight, and I don't think I have time to steam a glass for you. He goes, you asked me what I wanted. I just told you. And she goes, okay. And she looks over at me and she goes, what can I do for you? And I said, I'd like a Diet Coke and a regular glass. That guy did this the entire flight, didn't touch his drink or anything. The whole flight, he did this, looking away from me, and just folded his arms, pissed. I'm so happy I did that. And she gave me like 3 or 4 Bacardi bottles with my Diet Coke. And they were all back there giggling. I know they were talking about it. Anyway, so what do you do about the armrests on a full row? What do you guys think? Oh, I know. The middle person gets it.
I agree.
That's fair, right? Isn't that fair? I don't know.
It's like I'm stuck between you two morons. Give me at least the arms, you know?
Caribou Day says after you grope around, the armrest is all yours.
Dave, I'm so traveling with you. You're my gonna get.
Oh, I'm afraid to invite Dave to be a guest host. I'm just going to say right now. I don't know if we
it's
can
okay,
get
Donovan.
through it.
Dave will take your spot, and Dave and I'll just do it.
Okay, we could do that. We could do
We
that.
can take over.
He's hilarious. Meg said, you tie all your socks together and string them around all 3, creating extra belly.
Yes.
Especially if your socks always come in 2 colors.
Donovan, I'm scared what you're going to flash me there.
About to fall backwards in a chair that's not supposed to go all back, even though it doesn't have a back on it. See how I kept from falling? That could have been dangerous.
It must be the Fruity Pebbles.
Must be. That's funny. Charlie Gris says, take your jacket and put the arms on the rest. Stake your claim.
I never thought of that. Genius.
Or just stuff them with just stuff them full so they look like real arms and put the chair there and just put a dummy's head on. You're good to go. There is a true answer to this, and believe it or not.
Wait. You forgot to read Stan's answer.
Oh, what did Stan say? All right, I'm a big guy, so I try to get a window seat if I can lean into the window. However, there has been a time or two when I have pushed someone's arm off the armrest. They were in my space. When you're as big as Stan, who's going to tell him no?
Yeah. And as he's pushing, did he fart too? Because that's like, okay, I'm not even pushing him anymore. Don't poke the bear.
Hey, that's a great point. If you want the armrest, fart, because everybody's going to go like this. Yep, you lost your armrest. I got it.
Yeah, no, fart noise are very available as a ringtone. Just saying.
So Charlie Grace is right. There is an unwritten rule.
What?
Yes. The window seat gets the window. The aisle seat gets the little extra leg room. And the middle person gets both armrests. I did not know that's a rule, but I will follow it from now on.
I did.
I think that's a fair thing. We have airplane item number 3. Are you ready?
What do you never wear on a plane? Well, hello.
Stop. Careful. Just careful.
Okay. Donovan, this one's for you.
Oh, God.
I know you're going to Comic-Con, but don't wear the costume on the plane. Just saying. Because some of them are too risque, and Donovan, blood pressure might go a little high. I'm just saying.
Jeez.
You didn't expect that answer.
No, I did not expect that answer. Don't wear smelly socks and take your shoes off on a plane. That's my answer. Meg says, I'm bringing extra socks.
Meg, make sure that you have RV on the Wayside written on them at youtube.com so they'll all blame Donovan.
By the way, I think Lance has an extra sock that everybody can use. So if you need an extra one, ask Lance.
So you're good.
Yeah, just ask Lance. Billy J Travels, welcome. Birthday suit. Well, you gotta wear it. You just gotta wear it covered.
It's attached to me. I can't.
Yeah, I can't really let the birthday suit go, but I'm with you. Please add accessories like lots.
And my second suggestion.
Oh no.
Don't trench the Chanel and the whatever and the whatever and the whatever spritz because you want to try which one smells good on you. We don't want to smell it.
Wow. Hold that thought, would you, V? Lance said Speedo and a towel. At least you're covering.
Which one are you wearing first?
The budgie smuggler? The budgie snuggler? Whatever it's called.
I have a question.
Sandals. If your feet are clean, it doesn't hurt anything.
It's the easiest way to go through customs. Just let them on and off.
If they don't have metal buckles. Or if they don't have chains and, I've seen some pretty risque sandals. Caribou Dave said, what? Pants with 3 legs. Oh, my goodness. See,
email Dave right now. He's got to come up with me.
See, here's the thing, Dave. This is what I love about you. You find a way to make those clean.
Dave, all I could suggest is a skirt is way easier. Just saying.
Meg says a Marge Simpson wig. Can you imagine? Is the seatbelt sign on or off? I can't see if I can go to the restroom.
Meg,
lady, can you
I'm
turn
going to
your
parties
blue
with
hair
you
down?
tonight.
I just a happy sock. Yeah, we got that. Thank you, Dave. Oh my gosh. How does Brad and Diana stay here with all of these terrible answers? But they're really good because they're funny. British Airways gives you socks and encourages you to take off your shoes for the flight and wear their new socks for the flight. It's funny you should say that. I don't have them with me, but they gave us a kit, and inside the kit was a toothbrush, a sleeping mask, and a pair of socks. And this was un-American, and it came in this kit. Now this kit is now going to be used for computer wires, but that was pretty cool. Oh, and it came with a little toothpaste and a tiny wooden pen. It was even a clickable one, but so you could write out your little survey for the customs. But yes, new socks. Socks is a big one. This has an answer. Did we miss anything else? Don't wear a kilt. Thanks, Dave. You can wear a kilt, just again, accessories.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
The budgie smugglers go underneath the skirt or the pants. Just say.
Oh, yes, yes.
Because
Meg,
Lance.
would you put up Meg's please one?
Thank you. Some of us are allergic. Thank you.
Yes,
That
please,
would be
no
me.
perfume. Some of us are allergic, and that answer is correct. Do not wear perfume or cologne.
I
if you're
finally get
getting
one
on an
100%
airplane.
right.
One person with patchouli oil scent, and I'm gonna pass out. It's just not gonna work.
Tea tree oil.
Again, I didn't write these. I might have wrote a couple at the end, but I didn't write these. How do you properly use an escalator after getting on it?
Well, you do a YouTube video. What are you talking about? It's a short.
Oh, yes. You just look it up on YouTube. And what does YouTube say? Do you know?
Huh?
Do you know what YouTube says about this? I think Lance has an idea.
Do you have to get off?
Grab your hands onto both rails and lift your feet.
Whee!
It's almost like a sky ride. Just, you know.
I thought you played duck, duck, goose, duck, duck, duck.
I thought what you do is you get to the top, you slide down that silver thing in the middle, and then you jump back on, and it's like a never-ending.
In your Speedo because it goes faster. Yes.
Oh my god!
And the towel is your cape. Lance, you're onto
Speedo
something.
doesn't mean faster. It means less drag. It's about time now.
Less drag, more math.
Look at that. Stay to the right. What is the answer for this one?
What is this with the right? Sean is so lost in America. He'll be like, where am I?
You are to walk on the left side of the escalator and you stand on the right.
You mean I'm allowed to pass people?
If you're standing on the left, you're doing it wrong.
You mean I can pass people? Do I need to put a signal? Like, ding, 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 ding.
I just say, coming through. Move to the right, please.
Baby, I'm passing by. I'll frisk you.
And then I turn around. Man, that guy behind me is rude, isn't he? In a busy public space. If you stop someone for a chat, what is your next move?
You get everybody involved in the conversation. Duh.
Oh.
How else are you going to get free content?
That's true. What do you guys think? So you stop someone to have you just stop them in the middle of a public place. What's your next move?
Especially after the plane. You just stop there and you're like, it's about time we're in Miami. People can wait, man. I'm enjoying my moment.
How about when everybody's getting off the plane, right? And you're all going in one direction and someone stops someone to talk right there. What's your next move? Someone's got to have a good answer.
No. You stop here like
grope and run. Dave, no groping. Oh, I see. He's got a puppy. It's grape and run. I understand what he's saying now.
Yeah. But I like to say, that's Mick Jagger's daughter, everybody. Come over and check. Whoosh. Everybody now has to see. It's not my
Lance
fault.
found this a time for a pickup move. Will you talk to me? Do I know you? You look familiar.
Are you cousins with my wife?
Oh my goodness. Solex says next move. In today's society, frisk them.
I thought I was going to take out the phone, put it on vibrate, and put it in their pockets.
I think you could get arrested for that, Solex. Just saying.
This is when you test out the phone.
Standing on the left of the left-handed escalator will make me feel at home. Oh, put your headphones in and act like you didn't do anything.
I was just looking for my passport, people. It's a girl in front of me that's looking for Mick Jagger.
Billy J says, yell, hey, did you get rid of that STD? Yeah, so what you do is you ask them a personal question in a really loud voice, like, did you get that cream for that area? You know, wink, wink. and make sure you detain them for as long as you can until they're
I-
late for whatever
no.
they were there for.
I think you left it in your seat. I think Mary grabbed it.
Find a quiet place out of the way. There's nothing but good common sense coming from It's About Time Now.
It's about time somebody had common sense.
Make sure you ask them if they have time to talk, and make sure you're clear of others who may need to pass by. It's rude to force others to walk around you. Don't just stop in the middle and do this. This is terrible.
Donovan,
Okay.
you've never been to my hometown because my mom says, let's go to the grocery store to grab some bread and milk. Okay, 20 minutes max. 3 hours later, I can't talk no more and I'm dehydrated. And I'm like, how many people did I talk to? Half the store because they all stopped me. I was like, might as
Well, you
just
have to
stop
be
doing it.
considerate. You're in Canada. You have to be nice, even
Yeah, I
when
have
you
to be nice.
drive. So when someone asks you if they look fat in an outfit, how should you answer?
No, it's the outfit. It's not you.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That outfit is
I know we're
fat.
short on time, so I'm going to fly through these last couple, but that's not what I saw. When someone asks you, the answer is always say no, unless you are Donovan and he is way too honest, hence the red cheeks. Jesus.
Way to go, Jody. Good answer.
How did she get that in there?
I love Jody.
Okay, this is a fun one. You guys ready?
Go, 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 go.
And the number one unwritten rule of all time, and it must be stated 3 times, is think movie quote.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Wrong,
Uh,
but that's a
I'll be
great
back.
guess.
I'll be back.
Ooh, but wrong.
Ready, set, go.
Meg said
3, 2,
42.
1.
That is the answer for everything, but that's not the answer we were looking for here.
You are beautiful. You are
I'll
not
tell you
fat.
I'm going to tell you the answer. The Bloody Mary,
Bloody
Bloody Mary.
cheeks.
Very good, Billy J. That's not it either.
Red
It's
rum, red rum, red rum.
Don't talk about Fight Club. And I'm going to leave you all for one thing you should always remember. Never, under any circumstance, take a sleeping pill and a laxative on the same night.
Oh. I'm not saying it. No.
V, by the way, thank you, Solex. V, I had so much fun with you. Thank you for doing
Thanks.
this.
I
Listen.
look forward to grabbing our Caribou Dave up here too.
Yeah, we need to get Caribou Dave on this show. There's no doubt about that. The problem with
We'll have
Caribou
to do
Dave
a
is he's
test.
got to get him someplace where we've got good connection, right?
He's
We
got
can
to
get him
do a
good
test, a
connection.
backstage test drive with me. Like we'll see how it goes.
Hey, thanks for being here.
No problem.
Bye.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
those are fantastic flowers because they're scent free. Perfect for the plane.
Oh, thank you. You're absolutely right. Okay. Are you guys ready? So next week, I think we're going to do, I didn't prepare it yet, but I think we're going to do the part 2 of the crazy state laws. And I've been begging someone to do this with me, and I can't seem to get them to do it, and I probably won't. But I will say this. I want to thank Solex for finding one about Montana because I couldn't find one, and you will not believe what he found. So good. First and foremost, I thank you for frolicking in the forms of fiction and fantasy as you fasten your fast fingers in the chat and fend off the fanatical fake funnies I forge in full force fashion to fascinate you. If you find this show stupidly entertaining and naively ludicrous in our luxurious long lists of lacking latency while legitimately laying down the law with little lackluster and a whole lot of love, please consider honoring us with a donation, as all proceeds from this show is shared between Helping Hands for Cruising, charity, and possibly future giveaways. I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy lives to hang with us, as we appreciate everything you do to lift us up with more laughter. You really do make this show work. You make it so much fun to create, and I appreciate that, even with that darn table still in my face. I don't have a co-host to say, take the table down, stop the banners, stop the mayhem. You guys are the most hilarious, humorous hunk of hyenas huffing from this side of the harrowing haunted hills. If you don't donate, don't be too down about it. you can still deliver a decisive by driving down a determined and detrimental ding on the thumbs up, or try sharing this little trifle tidbit with at least 2 of your friends, especially if they're twins. By the way, in case you people didn't know, that sound, that was actually the sound of the coyote in the background of the opening scene, and that's what he based the entire music on. So a little tidbit for you. And that's good, the bad, and the ugly. And the tidbit is Monday Madness of YouTube revs up with the RV on the Wayside at 8 p.m. Eastern, sometimes. Cheered by Charlie Grace Adventures at 9 almost every single week, and followed by Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes, airing at 10, and he never misses a show. Charlie Grace is up next, and here she is to tell you and remind you.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie Grace with Charlie Grace Adventures. You know what I love about doing a live stream? You. I love seeing you and all our friends get together, have a great time, have a little chuckle here or there, and definitely making you smile. We're going to play some games, maybe win a prize or two, and who knows what else. Lots of surprises in store. So, after RV on the Wayside, come on over to Charlie Grace Adventures, and we're going to have a fun show.
I will see you over at Charlie Grace's, and remember, let's travel as friends.